Gaffer, attention switches to the FA Cup on Sunday as we head to Chesterfield. What can we expect from them?
Well, it's a tough game, I think, in terms of the second round draw. It's one of the toughest games that you could really have. A team that are used to winning, a team that is not really a National League club, and a lot of players with a lot of experience, not just at League 2 level, but at League 1 level as well, and being successful at League 1. So, tough game, good manager who's been successful at levels above where he's at now. But I also think it's a good game as well because, you get games like, we had Bristol Rovers on Tuesday night, and we're speaking about who they've got in the cup. They've got Crewe away. We had Crewe away last year, and you turn up and nobody's there because it's a normal fixture in the league game. It's not anybody new. Doesn't really take everyone's fancy, but I would imagine that Chesterfield are well supported club, so I would imagine it'd be close to a full house, good atmosphere. So it's a good game to play in rather than turning up at a league ground and there's nobody there.
They are 2 divisions below us, but they are flying at the moment. How important will our mindset be, do you think, on Sunday?
I think whenever you play any football match, your mindset is important. But we're not playing your typical non-league team. It's very similar to Wrexham and Notts County last year, where they've got, you look through the team: Will Grigg, Michael Jacobs, Tom Naylor. There's a hell of a lot of players there that some of them have worked with Cookie before. But I would imagine they've probably got more League 1 appearances in their team than what we have. So that only goes to show that they're not a National League team in terms of the players that they have. They're only that in name of what league they're playing in.
And do you think, in some ways, they're kind of halfway through the journey that we've done, in that they've been a established League 1 side, they've then dropped down 2 leagues, and then it looks like they're on their way back again. So they kind of mirror us in some ways, don't they, as a club?
Yeah, I don't think they struck near disaster as us, so there's not as much publicity around it. The club have made bad decisions, and obviously things haven't worked out for them. Now they've got a manager that is successful and knows what it takes to win promotions. And obviously financially, they must be in a really good place because of the level of players that they're asking to drop to that level. So it'll be a tough game, but we've got players that, we've got more players on the start of their journey in terms of League 1. So we've got players that, at the moment only have 10, 20, 30, 40 League 1 appearances, but we see a real upward curve with them in the next 1, 2, 3 seasons. So, the likes of Will Grigg, no disrespect to them now, and Naylor, they come into the latter parts of their career, and they've had their really successful, League 1 champions and promotions to the Championship. But 2 different teams, but like I say, really experienced team, play good football, they've got a goal threat. And the biggest thing, to be honest, George, is they're used to winning every single week. If we would, when we was last year, we was used to winning every week. It's a lot easier. This year we're not used to losing because we've only lost 3 in 14 games, which is a positive. But we need to just turn some of them draws into wins.
Looking back to Tuesday, I mean, touching on being used to not losing, a game where we never gave up and we got the point that we deserved. Having seen the game back again, what are your main takeaways from it?
Well, a good away performance, loads and loads of possession, loads of possession around their final third, but need to be better, need to be sharper. We're well aware of it, and the players are aware of it, and it's a work in progress. We need to be sharper. We need to make more unselfish runs for others. We seem to get in the attacking third, and when somebody's crossing it, we all want to make the same run to score. Well, it doesn't happen like that. There's too many times when we arrive in the final third that too many people are stood. So when the ball comes in, they're either stationary or they're actually moving backwards to get the ball. We need to get the timing of our runs right. But, it's an easy fix because the biggest negative we've got in the final third is people are trying too hard. So they want to run in there early, and, you can have a negative effect on your attacking play. But we've got talented players that need to step up, that need to listen, take information on board, and then that will turn into more goals, more assists, and ultimately more points.
Team news-wise, we lost Tom James and Aaron Drinan in the first half on Tuesday. What's the overall team news going into Sunday?
Yeah, well, Drizzle will be out for 8 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. Tom James will give until the last minute. Monk should be back. He had an illness. Ethan Galbraith we're still waiting on. So probably the obvious doubt at the moment is Aaron Drinnan. He definitely won't make it, but the other three have got a chance.
And just very lastly, it's obviously very, very cold at the moment. I think there's at least over 500 fans going up there on Sunday. What's your message to everyone making the journey and those who are still thinking about getting a ticket themselves?
No, I mean, listen, I think it's a good game. It's an exciting game because I would imagine we haven't played Chesterfield for quite a few years now. Our journey has kind of gone up, and as we've gone up, they've come down. So we probably may have missed each other, but good game. Should be a good atmosphere. You know, the FA Cup, we want a good run in it this year. So if you can, I know it's cold, but travel up, support us like you always do. I thought our fans were excellent on Tuesday night, kept going to the last minute. And when you do that, you get your rewards. Even though we scored in the last minute and we're pleased to get a point, I'm still disappointed because the way that we're playing at the moment, we turn up and start playing really, really well. And then we get too lackadaisical and we go 1-0 down. And then we start playing again. So we've scored a lot of goals this year really, really late. But I still think that's our mindset. When it becomes too easy for us, we start going away from the things that have made it easier. And then when things become difficult for us, we do click into gear, we do fight, and we do go right to the wires. So the players have been fantastic in terms of their attitude, the work rate. Similar to the fans, their attitude and spend the money and come and support us up and down the country has been fantastic. We just need to improve now as a group of players to give them more rewards.
Thanks, Gaffer. Good luck Sunday.